been a little bit of a shakeup to the SEC pecking order since my last video, so here's who I think has the best shot to make the SEC Conference Championship game after Week 6. First tier, the most likely tier, we have Texas A&M, Ole Miss, and Alabama. Now, Texas A&M has not done anything to be moved down from most likely. I think they have a really good team. Marcel Reed is looking good, and they have a really, really easy schedule. Ole Miss also hasn't done anything to be moved. Trinidad Chambliss is looking really good. And out the Rebs do have a little bit of a tough stretch coming up, having to play Georgia and Oklahoma with Mateer back. If they can get through those two games, they really should be able to cruise through the rest of their schedule. It's not too tough. We have Alabama, and Alabama has looked like a completely different team since that Week 1 loss to Florida State. They look like a legit contender this year. Ty Simpson is playing really good, and now that Jam Miller is back, I do expect them to roll on offense. No pun intended. But they do have a pretty tough schedule with Missouri, Tennessee, LSU, Oklahoma all being ranked opponents, and then having to play in Jordan-Hare against Auburn, and anything can happen in those games. We have Tennessee and Georgia, and they both have one conference loss, but I think it's really in any given Saturday with these two teams and these three top teams up here. I think you can make the argument that Tennessee and Georgia are the best and second best team in the SEC. They just dropped games they should have won. They have particularly tough schedules moving forward. The only tough games for Tennessee will be Alabama, and then for Georgia, they have to play Ole Miss. So those two games, if they win those and there's some chaos up here, they could absolutely make it to the conference championship game. Then we have Oklahoma, and Oklahoma's in this spot and not in this top spot because John Mateer is out, and they need to win some games without John Mateer before he's healthy. They'll have to play Texas without them, and even though Texas hasn't looked good, it is a rivalry game, and anything can happen in those games, especially when you have a second-string quarterback playing. Mateer should be back for the Ole Miss game, but that starts a brutal part of their schedule. You have Ole Miss, at Tennessee, at Alabama, versus Missouri, versus LSU. That is a brutal stretch for the Sooners. I don't think that they will win all of those games, even with Mateer. They may need some things above them to go their way. Then on the outside chance, we have Vanderbilt and Mizzou. Now, Vanderbilt is interesting. They've looked really good, but then they didn't play great against Alabama. And specifically, Drew Pavia didn't play great against Alabama. Their schedule is not too tough, but they do have to play Missouri, and they do have to go into Neyland and beat Tennessee. And that's going to be really hard. They have one loss. They need to win out to make the conference championship game. We'll see if the Commodores can do it. And then we have Mizzou to finish it off. Now, Hamed Hardy has looked really good, and their offense has looked pretty good. But they have to play Alabama, Vanderbilt, A&M, and Oklahoma with John Mateer, and I don't see the Tigers winning all of those games. The good news for the Tigers is that they are undefeated, so if they drop one, they're not eliminated, and it's not the end of the world for them, but will they be able to rally after one, and will they be able to only lose one of those games? There's my list of who has the best chances to make the SEC Conference Championship game. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on any of these teams or if I missed a team, and then make sure to like and follow as it tells the algorithm to push more college football to your page.